everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for coming to my channel today. I appreciate each and every one of you. And today I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite tools for reselling and jump-starting sales when they're slow, and that is relisting. Okay? But first of all, if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe. I would love that. And you can follow me on Poshmark. That is what my main platform for reselling. Poshmark, my username is @tomatocakes for my closet. And you can follow me on Instagram at CURATED TOMATO. And my Instagram is all things Posh related, reseller, etc. Also, if you're into podcasts, I have a new podcast that I've launched with several friends. We range from part-time hobby resellers to full-time resellers to full-time mom resellers, and we are on multiple platforms reselling everything from Mercari, Poshmark, eBay, Tradesy to Amazon FBA. So there's a wide variety of viewpoints, and we are a new podcast, but we premiered within the top 200 charts on iTunes Business, which is super exciting, and it's been really fun to see the positive response from each and every one of you that has been able to listen to our podcast and tune in. And that is called Reseller Water Cooler, because we are here to be your coworkers in your reselling journey and to be at the water cooler with you. That's what we're here for. So it's Reseller Water Cooler. You can check it out on Instagram at Reseller Water Cooler. You can go to resellerwatercooler.com, or we are on all of the major podcast platforms: iTunes, Apple, Spotify, Google, all of them. So, would love it if you listened and subscribed to that as well. We have really big things coming up. We have some very exciting podcast episodes coming up. Anyway, so one of my favorite ways to jumpstart sales when things are really slow is relisting stale items. So I think everybody needs to make this a habit as part of their daily routine. My personal goal for myself is that I try to list a minimum of 10 new items a day, but then I also try to relist 5 to 10 old stale listings. So I go to the bottom of my closet, things that may have had a ton of likes, but they just aren't selling. Maybe I need better pictures, maybe I need better description, better title, whatever it is, but they aren't selling. So I'm going to relist it. But wait. At PoshFest last year, PoshFest 2018, they said in the Tech Talks, don't relist. They said just update your titles, change your pictures, share. Don't relist, because it affects the statistics and the analytics. Okay, so I'm not saying that you need to relist your stuff every week, okay? I usually give my stuff like a 90-day grace period, and then it's time to relist. But listen, look at this. I'm going to show you my screen here. When you have had price drops, closet clearouts, make a deal days, when you have had all of those, you get to the point where you're at your lowest price possible, or you've sent out a bunch of offers on the same item and nobody's purchased it. Look at this. You really don't want a history of sales to look like this, because it looks a little bit desperate. So when you've sent out your offers to people, and say it's, somebody has liked the item multiple times, or you've had multiple likes on the item, but you send out offers, and maybe you've sent out 4 offers in the last couple of months and nobody's purchased it. So that makes it look like a really undesirable item. So nobody's going to be willing to pay the price that you're offering, even if you're already offering like 30, 40, 50% off of your listed price. Because obviously, and this is almost works against you the more likes that the item has, obviously nobody's buying. So why should anybody accept your offer when you've offered for the last 6 weeks more and more off and nobody has purchased it yet? Why should anybody accept your offer? Nobody's going to. Or they're going to lowball you back. So you send out an offer and then they counter and it's like half of the offer that you just sent out. And sometimes you may just need to accept that offer. Sometimes you may just need to accept that this item is not worth what you think it's worth. And sometimes when that happens and I get an offer back, I will quickly go to Solds and check most recent comps for the similar item. And if it is right around what the person offered, then I go back and I immediately accept that item, because obviously that's what the market value is, not what I have it listed for. And it may be a lot less than I hoped to get for it. But that's just part of your, it's part of the game. Part of the reselling game and the business and just learning what items are worth. I'm going to show you this pair of Fry shoes, okay? It has 24 likes. Okay, I'm going to show you this pair of Fry shoes. They are Fry flats. They're brown leather flats. They're beautiful. It has 24 likes, 25 because I liked my own item. Because after I do this, I'm going to delete the item and relist it. Because I really don't want to sell them for any cheaper than this, really. And obviously they've gotten a lot of attention with the likes, but they just aren't moving. So I'm going to delete and relist them. I have good pictures. I show all the up-close details. And I am going to send out an offer to likers, okay? And would you look at this? Okay, it sent out the offer to all of the 25 people that have liked it. Look at this. Look, I've dropped the price a couple of times to some of these people, and some of the ones that liked it from the start, oh, that looks really bad. It's time to relist this item. It really is. It's time to relist. Okay, so now I have active offers on this. How do I relist it? You're going to go into edit. You're going to go here to size. You're going to change the size and just do next and list as if you're edit next listing the item. And that cancels all of the offers. So then I'm going to go back and I'm going to change the size back just so I don't forget. And right now I'm going to mark it not for sale. This is an older photo setup, and I'd rather do my photo setup with my replica surfaces because I think it will be brighter and the shoes will stand out more. And then I will take the pictures and relist them and see if I can get a better price for those shoes. So Poshmark said at PoshFest, don't relist your items, just update the pictures. Well, like I said, with all of the closet clear outs and make a deal days and offer to likers, I have sent out multiple offers on these shoes and no one is buying them. It is time to relist because otherwise it looks a little bit desperate and it devalues my items. So take it with a grain of salt. Obviously, some things you may need to just update pictures, or I like to do in my 8 pictures that I have, I like to have 2 options for cover photos so that when I'm going through my closet, I can oftentimes just adjust a cover photo and change it to something else just to change up the look a little bit. And I feel like that can often bring fresh eyes to my closet. adjusting the title a little, like a few words in the title, will often suddenly bring a spurt of likes and more interest in the item if it's sat for a while. So I try all of those things before I relist, but if that's not working and it's not moving, then it's time to delete and relist. You guys saw my video about having over $10,000 worth of sales in the month of March on Poshmark, and I was being dedicated to relisting every single day. I was relisting 5 to 10 items every single day, and I would say that 50 to 60% of my sales from that month were items that had been sitting, and I relisted them and they sold within a matter of days. So it works. It really does work. I would strongly recommend that you relist. If you have a small closet, 3 to 5 items a day. If you have a larger closet, 5 to 10 items a day. You don't have to redo your pictures unless you want to change the aesthetic or you just need better quality, better lighting. And it can be really, really simple to relist if you're using your same pictures. I usually will do it on my laptop, and I open up 2 browsers side by side, and I will just quickly save all of the pictures. And then on the new browser, I will click list on Poshmark, input those pictures, and then I just copy the title over, copy the description over, input the brand and size and color details, and I list it, and then I delete the old listing. And it takes less than a minute to do. So ideally, you could do 10 relists in 10 minutes or less on your closet, and I would bet that you will see an increase in sales. So try it, come back and comment, tell me what you think, and I hope this helps you. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I will see you guys next time.